and I worked at a hospital, so I'd have days off like during the middle of the week, and like I'd want to do all these things. Like I'd want to go work out, I'd want to like, do errands or whatever it was, and I couldn't seem to get myself to do stuff. I would compulsively clean my apartment, and then I would lay on the couch and I'd binge watch Netflix all the way until like 9 p.m. and then I would feel worse, like I hadn't done anything. And in between that, I would have like crying kind of anxiety attacks. Um, and I just like remember it was very intense, and I was like, okay, so this is something's not right. And so I think that's the first time I learned. And for those who don't know, I used to work in the psych field, right? So like I've had a lot of training. I worked with people in a inpatient psychiatric unit setting, so they were very far along. So when things started happening, I was able to recognize like the big stuff. I was like, oh, this is what's happening right now. But it was like the subtle symptoms of like the stomach aches, the tension in my body and in my jaw, the not being able to sleep, like the really subtle things that I didn't pick up on before. And it was like I got to a breaking point. I recognized it and was like, okay, what do I need to work on to like better this? And then with depression, unfortunately, have been told I've had moderate depression a lot of my life. But my first major depressive episode was after my dad passed. And being that I worked in the psych field, I recognized those symptoms right away. I was having